Welcome or welcome back. I'm going to be talking about something that is so ridiculous. It is just unconscionable how people are starting to treat children and how children are not taken into consideration. Their well being is not. So many people have their ideas on, we have to have children to keep, the population going. But I mean, having all these people and them not having a high quality of life is not a good idea, because we can just look at the children who are here now today, and things seem to be getting worse year by year. And we can see how a lot of these children who will grow into adults will be harmed, exploited, mentally harmed, growing up in a household where there's few resources and some people do not have the mental capacity to pass on, sound advice, life advice, or be able to give the children stability and a foundation is horrible. And with this economy, I mean, come on. But right now I'm going to be speaking about someone who has done that. They have created a stability for a child whose father has nothing to do with them. And there are so many men who are talking about what happened with this child, which to me, I would believe that maybe he wanted to be completely a part of the family. It makes sense, because if he's looking at himself in his name and his siblings and his mother and his stepfather, maybe he wanted to be included in that. And maybe this was a request for him, because it didn't happen until he's, 11, 12 years old. He's not a baby anymore, so I can see him asking for this. But Sierra and Russ, they ended up changing baby Future, which he's not a baby, but Future Junior, I guess, changing his last name. So Sierra and Russ have been married for almost a decade. It's a long time. They have 4 children, including the child she shares with rapper Future. The child's last name now includes Wilson. They didn't take Future's last name off. They put Wilson's name on there in addition. That's it. His name was hyphenated to include Wilson. So I believe his name is Future Zahir Wilbur Wilson. Now, it's a mouthful, but that's his name now. And seeing how Russ has raised him as his own since he was a baby, he, as I said, has the same name as his siblings now, which is an exciting and beautiful thing. This is coming from the males that think he's corny and have been mad at him for marrying a single mother, loving her and her child, and providing a stable foundation for them both to feel safe and loved and secure. They're crashing out about this as if Future is an active and present father in this child's life. He doesn't do anything for this child. He doesn't do anything for the child he ended up adopting as well. He has so many. There's no way that he can be a present and active father in all their lives, and it seems like he doesn't care. The Dustnados are twirling in unison, dusting up all over the internet. She has full custody of this child, Future doesn't. This was a decision in which the child's well-being was the primary focus. This just shows how ass backward this world is, glorifying and covering for a degenerate rapper while denigrating a man with integrity that shows a child genuine love. They are mad Sierra is not left a struggling black single mother, as they do their partners. Mad a black child has a loving, caring, and provider stepfather. Mad Russ has genuine love, happiness, and support, and a gorgeous wife and family. They wanted a black woman and her child to suffer and be victimized, not loved and cared for. This is everything they wish they had but didn't. And I'm not saying that as, trying to poke, because that's sad in itself. It is sad when a parent leaves and they don't take responsibility for their child and they leave them destitute. They don't provide for them. This child doesn't know the other part of their identity, and even medical issues could arise from this, not knowing the other parent. It can cause mental issues as well. So this is not something that's funny in me saying, this child has it and they didn't. I believe every child should know their parents, should have a relationship with their parents, a healthy, safe relationship. And there's a lot of people who are angry when they see a child that does because they didn't, and it saddens them. And then they end up talking and saying like some of the most heinous things, because how could you not be happy, knowing the negative sides that can happen from not knowing your parent or not having that stability, because really they are celebrities. In real life, when someone is not pulling their load, a parent is not, that leads to poverty and it makes it worse. So it's not a good thing. It's sad, really, and shameful within our community to be so inhumane towards Black women and children. It is, because there's quite a few households that experience this. I know there's going to be people say, well, my dad was here. That's good for you. It is higher than it should be rates of women being thrown in poverty because the man decided not to take care of his responsibility, and he may have spread himself over multiple women, having multiple children, and that's just not a good look at all. It's not good for the community. It's not good for the children. It's not even good for them. But all I have to say is congratulations to this family, and winning never looks so good. And I'm so happy that Sierra is winning. She's loved. She's taken care of. Her child is taken care of. All of the children, they look very happy. And her husband, Russ, is not a simp. He's a stand-up man. He's a good businessman. I think he is everything that they wish they could be. And he doesn't have a problem expressing his emotions, how he feels about his family, how he feels about his wife, and that he cares about her and loves her, and that, any decisions, whether good or bad, contributed to her growth. And he has an understanding of that, and he doesn't judge her for it, as many other people judge, even though if you dug in their past, you'd find some crazy stuff. And he's honest about, loving his wife. That's just something you should not be saying today, something you should not be doing today, which is crazy, because at the end of the day, a lot of these guys who are ranting and raving, that's what they want. They want the ability to know that someone would be there for them. It's just a question of, can they reciprocate? And are they a good partner? And that's a whole nother conversation for a whole different video, but I'll go ahead and leave it right here. Let me know what you think. Do you think that Future should have been contacted before this happened, or because Sierra has full custody, it's just fine? Do you think this is a problem or not?